Hey, check it out. It is Fun-Time Friiiiday. And believe it or not, the reason for these sunglasses, and I am also wearing red. We all got red on. Lois got a little flag on there, but it is Remember Everyone Deployed Friday. But there's a reason why I'm wearing these sunglasses, because it is National Sunglass Day. Here we are. Look at this. We are sporting all kinds of stuff going on. Lois in the house. Pat Jira.
Got the Elevate, got the Rockwell sunglasses, courtesy of Conservative Ant, his new clothing line, Patriot Gear.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I'll get some of those.
Absolutely. We'll take care of you, Lois. Big shout out to my guy, Conservative Ant. Brought the numbers on Wednesday.
Yeah,
4,000 views.
Yeah, he 4,000 views. Yeah, we're bigger than Naples Daily News, I'll tell you that.
Are they still around?
And that's not real hard to do, but I'm just saying. But no, we're having fun. You can pimp stuff out to Pat
I'm a
Jira.
sucker. Throw me a couple bucks. I'll advertise anything you want.
Give him a pepperoni. Is good.
Yeah. Got the Chaser,
Lois,
Chaser water.
Who's your president, Lois?
Yeah, I'm pimping myself out here.
Mine too. Donald Trump.
Got the Elevate, Chaser, Rockwell, Conservative Ant, Patriot Gear.
Rockwell,
What else
I
do I
like
need
that.
to promote? Sugarshack. Love the Sugarshack. There are 239 live from there on Wednesday for the Southwest Florida Young Republicans. Great event. Good morning, Chantel. It was great to see Chantel there.
Oh,
good morning,
nice.
Good morning, Gina.
She was awesome.
Good morning, Joe Pavich.
Gina in the house.
Joe, what's the song of the day?
Joe.
Good morning, Gina.
Joe he comes in for his quick get and split.
Yeah, he's in and out. In and out.
Get and split. We got somebody that's about ready to drive through our front.
I was checking out the side of my car.
Good morning, Chantel. Yeah,
Chantel.
It's great seeing you at the Sugarshack.
Yep. It was great. That was a good
fun.
event.
Yeah.
Young Republican event at the Sugarshack, Southwest Florida.
Yeah, Conservative Ant was the speaker.
Yeah, he's great. Conservative Ant, if you're in, just you can either give us a call or just fire it up. But we know you sleep till about noon, so we got you.
He's up actually pretty early.
We got you, brother.
I'm going to name drop here. I'm going to text him.
Yeah, text him. Hey, bros.
Let me text him.
We're on.
I'm sorry I didn't get to see him. I love him.
Live.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and Cornell, let's do this real quick and knock it out. But Cornell has got it's a rainout event, the pickleball tournament. We can't make it this Friday because we already committed to some other stuff.
This Friday being today.
Yeah, this Friday being today because I obviously don't know what's going on. There's too much going on.
We've been keeping Tim busy.
Yeah. So we got the Picklebird. Everyone has a story, Inc. Pickleball tournament down. This is going to be at the main place on Thomason Drive where they have the
pickleball
World
center, right?
Championship,
Or basically the Mecca.
It's not up in Bonita.
No. This one's by you.
Okay. What time is it?
That's a good question.
Can we read?
I can't read.
I can't read the sunglasses.
Yeah, it's 5:30 to 8:30.
Let me tag Cornell.
5:30 to 8:30. Cornell. Yeah, he could probably jump on and comment and stuff, but yeah.
He said they're gonna have a lot of food trucks. They got a lemonade truck, DJs, prizes and stuff. So definitely be a cool event to check out on a Friday.
Yeah, we'll check to see if it rains again because the way it's been.
We're gonna actually try to get over there.
Well, let me tell you something.
Indoor over there, though, right?
What?
Is it indoor?
Some courts, maybe
some, maybe half and half.
What did you say?
What's that?
What's half and half?
The indoor-outdoor pickleball court. I know some of it's definitely outside, but they might have some
they have a huge
indoor.
number outside. They've got like 40 courts.
But do they have indoor courts too?
Not indoor, but they have a cover over it.
Okay.
They may have
here's the
indoors
thing.
of now.
Summertime, Southwest Florida, it's probably going to rain almost every night, but it'll usually pass us through. So no matter what night you do it, it's probably going to rain. Just the key is, lightning, thunderstorms, and all that good stuff. So.
Oh, and let's go ahead and tell you why we're wearing these shades.
Why are we wearing these shades?
We did tell you
so I can
real
read.
briefly, but I think this is a cool picture as well. National Sunglasses Day.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's 2. National Sunglasses Day happens each year on June 27th.
Can you read it?
As
I can't
a
read
day
mine.
to inform people about the dangers of UV exposure. Wearing sunglasses is more than just a fashion statement, which it is. Wearing sunglasses is also about protecting your eyes from harmful elements. Right, Lois?
Yep.
Especially
when you're gardening and pulling out plants.
Yeah. So, hey, big day.
Big day.
Big important day. National Sunglass Day.
Were you rock them the whole show?
What's that?
You gonna rock them the whole show?
I don't think I can do the whole show.
I
can't see.
These are my favorite.
Actually, with the studio lights,
it's actually not bad.
Yeah,
block out all the haters.
Damn,
Well, you know what? It does block out.
We do look good though, don't we?
Yeah, I think a good-looking trio here.
So
Blocking
tell
out
us
the
about
haters.
This chaser water. This is not. These aren't alcohol.
No,
I know they look like.
definitely not alcohol. I promise
Looks like the
you.
claw.
They look. Yeah,
They
the
do
claw.
look
They
like
look
White
like White
Claws.
Claws, and But
This is Chaser Water, the official water of this is Sugarshack.
Sugarshack.
Gary was got about 4 cases in the back, but this is really good water. Deep sea hydration. Said it helps with hangovers, which I wouldn't know anything about since I don't drink, but I just enjoy drinking because they're definitely nice and refreshing and keep you hydrated. You gotta have your H2O, Timmy.
Yeah, and
Where
you
do
know
you
what?
buy these?
What's that?
Where do you buy these?
You know, I'm not sure where you buy them. We will have the founder of the Sugarshack on later. He could probably tell us, but it's definitely, obviously it's the official water of the Sugarshack.
They did follow us on Instagram.
They do follow us
the
on
Chaser.
Instagram.
So
ask
Chaser, we love you guys. We love this water, and if you could bring some in for us, we can stack them up right here. We can put them in the back. We always need water, and most people will ask. They'll say, like, it's water. It tastes like water. But I will tell you, drinking.
There's Aquafina tastes like.
Drinking this stuff.
I don't drink Aquafina.
I think that tastes funny.
Drinking this
does
stuff
taste
out of
funny,
the can,
right?
Yeah.
It tastes like bathroom water.
Something.
Drinking this stuff out of
You
that
have
metal
Chaser Water, Rifik?
aluminum can.
No, it's the official
really
water
good.
of the Sugarshack.
Yeah, it's really good.
Good stuff.
We want to make it the official water of here, so let
Pop
us
a
know.
can.
Yeah.
Helps
It's
with
good
hangovers
stuff.
apparently too.
Yeah.
Which I don't know anything about. Shout out to our guy Conservative Ant commenting below. Look, it came through.
Is Conservative Ant in
He's
the house?
on there.
He's big.
Sunglasses courtesy of Conservative Ant.
He's
Rockwell
big and he's got a
Sunglasses.
lot of followers too.
And he's got his new clothing line, Patriot Gear, coming out here
We're gonna have to
soon.
learn
New
to
store.
How he does this when he takes a
Yeah,
drink.
he's good.
Yeah.
There he is. Look at loving the shades.
Yes, sir. Thank you for these. I have to get more of those.
Yeah,
He's got a watch collection coming out, clothing, Patriot Gear, Lois. Gotta definitely support that. That's the name of his new clothing company.
Yeah,
your mom is asking why the glasses.
Can you show the National Day?
Let's do it.
If you tuned in about 5 minutes earlier, Mom, you would know.
Easy on Mom. Easy
I
on
know.
Mom. Yeah.
She's been tough lately.
Yeah, she's been tough on us.
Wednesday she wasn't.
National
Rockwell sunglasses. Yes, sir.
Yes, National Sunglass Day. That's why we're doing that. These are not White Claws; they're water, and I got
definitely not White Claws.
Yeah, so unfortunately,
Chaser Water, but it's National Sunglass Day, hence the sunglasses.
Yeah,
it is a little bright in the studio too. So, I think we could pull them off the whole show.
Yeah, so we got a lot going on, Lois. Tell us a little bit about what we have going on. I know you gave us some slides, and I can't see the mouse with this with these glasses
Take
on.
those glasses.
Can't see the mouse.
There we go. Like finding the mouse. Finding the mouse. Lois, what's going on? Look at you. You look like you're drinking a lot.
Yeah, Lois has been crushing White
Double
Claw
fisted.
since she got in here.
I got coffee, black coffee, and diet green tea.
Green tea.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't put sugar in it, so.
Anthony, I will wear them all day.
Okay.
The sunglasses.
I'm gonna get some. These are blenders.
We got to get Lois, a pair.
From.
Have you met Conservative Ant?
Of course, yeah, I have. It's been a
okay.
while. I say, of course. I don't mean I wasn't insulted. Of course, I have.
Of course you have. Yeah.
But it's been 2
Where'd
years
you meet
ago
him?
when he
Seed
was
the
at
Table?
not Seed the Table, but where they used to do the other shows.
My Florida Voice.
It was through My Florida Voice, but at a restaurant
Street?
up on
Okay.
I think it's the
Real
North
quick.
South Street.
Yes,
Hey,
thank you. And when Ant says you're looking good, Tim, I appreciate that. Ant, Mount Rushmore, you're probably there. At least I'm going to put you up there.
I told him he officially made my Mount Rushmore. So my Mount Rushmore of gentlemen
Okay, gentlemen.
is Patrick Dearborn, of course. I'm not gay, but you can have a Mount
go
Rushmore.
ahead.
So Patrick Dearborn,
Hey, go ahead. Keep telling yourself that, buddy. Keep telling yourself that,
Jeremy
buddy.
Mitchell,
Okay.
Byron Donalds, and knocking out Colonel Bloom out of the 4 spot is Conservative Ant. So that's my Mount Rushmore.
Colonel Bloom. Oh, you need to have a bigger
I'll
need
do a
five.
Fab 5. Yeah, I can't knock
Fab
out.
Five,
That's
that's
my
much
5.
better.
Fab 5.
Fab 5.
Not a bad Fab 5, right, Timmy?
No, it's a damn good one.
Dearborn
And,
had Trump, DeSantis, Byron, and
Himself.
yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe Madison was there. I'm not sure.
Who's that? Who had that?
Pat Dearborn's Mount Rushmore.
Pat Dearborn.
We want to hear from you. What is your Mount Rushmore of
Pat Dearborn had
men or women?
Pretty happy about that.
Or Fab
What's
Five.
that?
I think he was doing it a little gratuitous, but I think he had me on it on the Mount Rushmore.
He did have you on it. Yeah, you're absolutely
proud
right.
of that, yeah.
You're on my Mount Rushmore in my heart.
Yeah. Let's keep it good like that.
Yeah.
I'm going through these comments. We got to get in.
I will definitely. I'll rock them proudly all day.
You should wear them all day.
All
There
weekend.
it is. Look at that.
Rockwell sunglasses.
Meredith said
They'll be available at the new Patriot Gear store.
Hi, Meredith.
They'll be available at the Patriot Gear store in Cape Coral.
No diet stuff,
soon.
Lois. No, it's not diet stuff. It's just I don't put tea. I don't put sugar.
Diet green tea.
Yeah.
Can you get any healthier than diet green tea?
Well, it's because they put stevia. Well, I think it's stevia that's in it.
Say what?
Stevia. It's a sweetener. It's a natural plant base. And
Stevie
allegedly, now we have to see what it's made out of.
RFK approved or no?
Well, I don't know. Meredith will tell me.
Oh, because
we
know Meredith's a health nut.
Meredith, why don't you call in?
Yeah, give them the number so people can call in.
It was the first thing posted this morning, but we will again. It's
National Sunglasses
239-330-4313. Can you put it in there, Pat?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Can you 239?
239?
Yep.
330. 4313.
4313. For a good time, call 239-330-4313.
That'll be on. That's on the men's bathroom on I-75.
I think I saw that at Captain's Cabin. That number in the bathroom
at the rest stop.
Which one?
Oh, you should put that in there just to see.
Your poor mom has to come and hear this every day.
I know.
Poor mom.
Poor thing.
Oh,
I think she just stopped tuning in.
We love Patrick.
We got a Mount Rushmore of men.
Tika, do not go anywhere. We love you and keep listening.
Yes,
we love it. It's all good fun.
Try to have fun, right?
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about this.
Let's get serious.
Alligator Alcatraz.
Alligator Alcatraz. I got a little story on it.
Is it going to be $35 to get on Alligator Alley now with this Alligator Alcatraz? Because remember, it was like a 50 cents.
This is all 41, old 41. So
it won't affect Alligator Alley?
Yeah, not too bad.
Are they using the Highway 29 prison? I didn't get that piece.
A couple of people asked me about that the other day because you already have that Highway 29. I don't think that's
it's
involved.
affiliated.
I think
it's the whole thing.
And there's a lot of pushback for it.
Yeah.
And the thing's in the middle of the Everglades, right? It's been sitting out there for, I don't know, 40 years.
A nationally protected preserve is sitting in the middle.
Correct,
of it,
which is very important.
Yes.
What's your thought on it, Lois?
Well, I don't know. It came up out of the blue.
Input. Oh yeah,
for me, it came
literally
up out of
last
the blue.
I think they kept it a good job keeping it a secret, right?
Well, I don't think it was a secret. I think someone's calling in real quick.
Mom said she'll visit soon.
Oh yes, Meredith.
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
Get the bleep
Tell your
button
mom
ready.
to bring makeup tips.
Meredith, are you on the line, Meredith?
Good morning.
Good morning, Meredith. How are you?
I'm good.
You're good. We're gonna
just driving along, listening to my favorite podcast.
There you
go.
It's not a podcast. It's a live show. Everyone says it's a podcast.
Live show.
Whatever.
Big difference.
Live show. Sorry. I'm tuning in to see Lois.
Oh, you don't tune in to see us.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Where are you driving to this early?
To see us.
What's that?
I'm a fit chick.
I'm sorry?
Just because you can't see it. I said I'm a fit chick just because you guys can't see it. I see it every day.
I don't understand it.
What kind of chick are
you?
You
say thick?
You're a
fit chick.
Oh, fit, F-I-T.
Oh, fit
okay.
chick. I thought you said
Were you going to the gym?
You heading to the gym?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
Fit chick.
Hey,
Okay,
listen. I know you're very shy and you're not really too vocal about things. Tell us a little bit about Alligator Alcatraz. What's your thought about Alligator Alcatraz?
I don't understand why we even have to have it. Because listen, put them on an airplane. Why are we spending the money? Get an airline ticket. Get them out of here. There's no need. Stop it already. No. They've spent enough time here. They've ate enough of our free food. Get out.
Well, and they're probably flying them in anyway, and so what's the point? Just do a touch and go.
Are they gonna
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
use the runway there, or do you don't know?
I tell you,
You gotta make
I
a few
started
phone
my
calls on it.
interest in it was so I could share some history on Marjorie Stoneman Douglas and Ernest Coe, and I'm just getting up to speed on this. But I will tell you, one of my concerns is with the waste, like the toilet water. Are they doing things that filter before it goes down into the I don't know. I don't know any
Well,
of
I'm
that
hoping they're
stuff.
gonna have some sort of
Well, that's
waste.
exactly. You're hoping they're going to have this and hoping they're going to have that.
Nope.
They may just see that as they used to see the ocean. Oh, we can just dump it in there and it's going to be gobbleized or whatever. I don't know.
Gobbleized.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Alligators are going
eat
to eat it, or the pythons will eat, or somehow it's supposed to do something. But the point is, those things are long and hard. People fought to preserve that, and long and hard people fought to keep that that jet port from being formed. And you have Marjorie Stoneman Douglas at age 78, who became an environmentalist, that said, "I don't think so, boys. We're going to fight this, and you're not going to have this jet port out in the middle of the Everglades." Yeah, then airport tubes. Oh, good God Almighty!
Chantel's comment.
Yeah.
I hope they set it up for tours and wave at the bad guys. Hey, look over there. There's the bad guys.
Hey,
Some of these guys, and I feel bad sometimes because some of these poor guys, man, they work their ass off. They get scooped up. And they're going to be out sitting out there.
Long day work.
well, then go get their car.
I get it.
Go get what they're supposed to get. That's all. We love immigrants. I mean, my God, my family was Scotch, Irish, and part Cherokee because my family was friendly. So we want to just do the right thing. That's all.
Listen,
Julia.
Exactly.
That's all.
Tell these people to tune in
earlier.
on time.
If you turned
Julia, you got to tune in on time. They will give you the whole deal on the sunglasses. We love when you jump on, but no, it's National Sunglasses Day.
National Sunglasses Day.
Pat should have let you know.
I got the Rockwell sunglasses.
Oh, I still have mine, but I brought the wrong
conservative
ones.
aunt. Send in pictures with your sunglasses.
I have 15 pair of sunglasses on every. So anyway, getting back to alligator Alcatraz.
Just get rid of that comment.
Boy,
it's not a concentration camp.
This is the ADHD.
I'm sorry,
model.
Lois.
No, that's okay. No, I'm just like laughing because with Lily and Vicky Baker and
shout out
Matt
Vicky
Moen.
Baker.
Yeah, Vicky Baker's daughter
Where's
got married.
Vicky Baker at?
Yeah,
her daughter.
I
got
saw
married.
her. She was.
I love Vicky.
Ran into Vicky somewhere last week.
Well, we have what's called the Squirrel Brigade, and that's like
Squirrel
squirrels
Brigade?
are
Is that
it's like
Victoria?
their ADHD. Like no, it's having.
I'm just
You have
kidding.
so many things going. Don't start that, please.
I'm
don't.
not. I'm
Is
sorry.
Meredith-
I
is
can't help
Meredith still-
myself.
Is Meredith still on the phone?
Of course.
Hi, Meredith.
I'm listening.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm just listening.
Thanks for joining us on the phone.
Yeah.
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 I'm shocked
just
Meredith's up
listening.
this early.
We're going to make you members of the Squirrel Brigade.
I'm up every day
What
at
about
this
the
time.
raccoon?
Listen.
Okay, let me explain. The
Oh,
Squirrel
don't get me
Brigade.
started.
Stop. The Squirrel Brigade is about the attention. Like, you'll say, oh, come here, dog. Come here. Oh, there's a squirrel. And you
Yeah.
go and run away. It's like the attention thing.
I'm exactly
You
like
can't.
that.
Yes,
Squirrely.
exactly. Of course you are. So is Patrick. So am
I definitely am.
So we're going to make you honorary.
The only
Patrick
person,
Dearborn.
I was going to say the only person I don't know that isn't is Patrick Dearborn. He's very focused all the time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
very-
Yeah.
Sure is.
Yeah.
But
Do you know the
no.
same Patrick Dearborn I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see him
Not
and
as
Ant?
well.
Did you see him and Ant together on the show Wednesday?
Oh, geez. Yes, that's hilarious.
Gold.
It was a
Really?
go. No, I watched
Thanks for
it
tuning
hour
in,
ago.
Lois.
I did. I didn't watch the whole freaking thing. My
Well, that
life
was
would
the-
be lined up with what you guys.
Meredith,
do.
hang tight for a minute. I'm going to run the story.
I'm gonna run
real
to the
quick.
store.
I'm gonna run the story on the alligator thing,
Yeah,
so we kind
so
of
we
give
can-
everybody a little background. Okay.
Yeah, good.
Hang tight.
There we go.
Florida is moving fast to turn an old airstrip here in the Everglades into a new migrant detention center, now nicknamed Alligator Alcatraz. I'm Fox 4's community correspondent Mahmoud Bennett. And while the newly announced facility could be up and running in just days, several groups are fighting to shut it down. On Wednesday, dozens of loaded trucks continued entering the Dade Collier airstrip in the Everglades, where Governor Ron DeSantis on protecting the Everglades.
All the stuff in. They're all the stuff in.
Everglades is not a staging area for mobile infrastructure. It is a fragile and irreplaceable ecosystem that is central to the health, heritage, and the future of Florida.
Malcolm
The site also sits just a mile from indigenous land.
Yeah.
Yep.
One tribal
Hush.
They can hear us. Lois is like, be quiet.
Member tells me if they stop the world's largest airport from being built here decades ago, they can stop this too.
This site is why the Republican President Nixon at the time came in and started the EPA. This site is where Earth Day started. This site is when America started caring about the environment.
DeSantis says the facility will be temporary and won't require permanent construction.
This isn't the first rodeo. This thing's been used a bunch of times over many, many years. And so the impact will be zero. And that's in keeping with our policy to do really historic Everglades restoration.
Once complete, Alligator Alcatraz is expected to cost over $450 million a year and could house up to 5,000 people. Florida's Attorney General says it's on track to open in early July. Reporting in Collier County, Mahmoud Bennett, Fox 4 News.
Wow, it's coming up. It's coming quick.
Those are trailers they're going to put them in then. So
Yeah,
they have the port.
That'd be a great movie, Escape from Alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah. Escape from Alcatraz. They had that movie.
No,
well,
I get that.
At least if it's not permanent, number one. Number two, it looks like they're going to have those porta potty things where they have to flush those, take them in, take them out. I just hope they're clever enough not because these people to somehow hide in one of those toilets when they go to take them out. You know, they drag them out with them. Oh, I just gave them an idea of how to escape. So anyway.
Criminal mastermind Lois Bolin.
Meredith, what do you think? I heard you yell stupid.
Well, it still is stupid.
I think it's crazy. Why? I can't understand why we're wasting money on this nonsense.
Well,
we already know they're here illegally. Listen, all these years you were here, you were sending money back to your country. No excuse. You should have been filing papers every time you got paid, you ding dong.
How do you really feel, Meredith? Don't hold back, please.
Well,
I'm like over this. I'm over it. I have friends that their husbands were from Mexico. They worked very hard for many years and paid a lot of money to become legal citizens and very productive citizens.
Yes, agreed.
That's what bothers me. And my friends that came in from Romania, same thing, worked hard to get their friggin' citizenship. Why are we dragging our feet? This is a no-brainer. Stop wasting your thoughts on this BS.
Okay, we got to call all those judges and tell them to butt out of Trump's ICE situation, baby. Sorry, God.
Well, Meredith, this weekend, hope to see you out and about. What are you? Anything else to throw in here?
What do you got going on this weekend, Meredith?
They have fish fry at VFW.
Not because I eat too much. I drink too much beer.
You need to wash it down with a chaser. Helps eliminate hangovers.
Chaser water.
No, that'll make. Hey, if you do that, it'll make you drunk.
Hey, thank you so much. Make you drunk if you do that. Thank you.
Love you, Meredith.
Thank you so much for jumping on.
Love you, Lois. You're the best.
Please give us a call again.
All right.
Drive safe out there.
Take care.
All right.
Bye. Yeah. Do that. Bye.
Thanks for playing that because that gave me a little bit better information to understand kind of what they're doing. However, because they did it so quick, this freaking people out. That's the issue.
Yeah.
But again,
sometimes
you go back
to way,
I don't know how long I've got here, but I want people to know who Marjorie Stoneman Douglas is.
Okay.
And especially Ernest Coe. Do you guys know who he was before I sent that to you?
Absolutely.
You did?
No.
Oh.
I knew.
Liar. Yeah, most people don't know Ernest Coe, and she's the woman that gives him the credit for the Everglades National Park being saved. And of course, there he is. Hey, Ernest.
Fill us out a little bit. Great information.
Ernest, I came here like in the early 1920s after graduating from Oxford or Yale in landscape architecture, and he came to work for the Palm Beach Society.
Okay.
And someone came to him and said, "We would like for you to come and see the Everglades because it's a nice place and we'd like to do some stuff to kind of preserve it, whatever." And so the first time, I have an article, I'm going to put it up, and but the first time he walked out to see the Everglades, he said his head caught on fire, and he fell in love with the Everglades. He understood intuitively what this meant to the area and its ecosystems, and he fought every day. I think it was 1954 when Everglades National Park
Was the year Tim graduated from high school.
Yeah.
Good year.
That's right. It was a good year. It was a good year.
When,
Good year for wine, too.
When it was, I'm going to get my dates wrong. I'm sorry. But you guys look it up. When Everglades National Park was created. And then Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, who wrote The Rivers of Grass, and really brought up, she worked for the Miami Herald. I think her father was the editor, and brought a lot of awareness to what this meant. It's just like the guy said, Nixon came in when they were trying to do this jetport to say, this ecosystem is unlike any other in the world, so we have to protect it.
Absolutely.
And so at age 78, Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, show her pretty face.
Yes, get it over here.
Started, and she helped start the Everglades Foundation. I think the college, there you go, there's her book.
Kind of her book.
Yeah. But we shouldn't forget these people.
There we go.
These are pioneers who really, why we have the Everglades National Park, even there's so many parks within the parks and so forth. But their story is a fascinating story. And so as soon as I saw the alligator Alcatraz, I'm like, oh, my God, clever name, clever marketing, all right. But that reminds me, clever marketing, that was when they had the national trail that went through Everglades National Park. And then the Gladesmen, need to look those folks up too. The Gladesmen spoke up and said, you're taking away our rights to fish and hunt on the land, so you got to stop it. And so they de-designated that piece on the national trail. And I wrote an article in favor of it because it was great marketing. And then after this guy called me and goes, you're going to take away my rights? I'm like, well, tell me what you're talking about. And then once you really learn about its history, that's what makes you stop and take notice, just like these people were saying. So if it's temporary, somehow they got to give assurances and let people know they're not going to be dumping into the ecosystem. And that really is the concern.
Yeah, and from my understanding, it's about a mile from the indigenous
from the Seminoles,
well.
they're not happy.
They're not going to be happy about that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, it's a balance. I honestly don't think, hopingly, like you said, that they're going to do damage to the Everglades out there. But
hope is not a strategy. They got to be able to show people and let them know what's up. And then of course that made me think with the Seminoles about the ghost orchid. Yeah. And the ghost orchid, they're trying to get put back on the endangered species. When the hell did it ever come off? It was always on there. Who took it off? I don't understand. I can't find somebody to give me an answer.
So Julia Gray is asking, sorry, I still don't understand the concept of alligator Alcatraz.
Well, you have to read up on it, honey.
Well,
they're going to put...
could be misleading, the title. So are they trapping gators? They're not trapping gators. They're trapping illegal immigrants.
They're not trapping.
I'm being facetious.
Okay, he's being facetious. I'm sorry.
Lois, you know me well enough.
I know.
Yeah, no, they're not trapping illegal immigrants. Yeah.
They're collecting.
Housing or
housing.
Yeah, and I think what the concept was
illegal.
They're going to put this in like Lois said, it is a marketing thing, but they know that there's this huge plot of land in the Everglades, and they feel that if we bring these migrants there, that there's really no way for them to get away, because they're going to be, if they get away, they're going to be out in the middle of the Everglades where there's gators, there's pythons, there's all kinds of stuff going on. So
here's the piece. Okay, so the Seminoles is the only nation that never surrendered to the American government. And why? Because they went into the Everglades and they learned to live there. So what I'm saying is, if they could live there, then what makes these people couldn't? If they escaped, they couldn't do that. And Andrew Jackson, our former president, when he was sent down to try to round them up, he thought, I'm not going into the hellhole. And that's how the Seminoles made their livelihood, made their way, and stand as a proud nation. So I understand their concern too, you know. Yeah,
we love the Seminoles.
Yeah, they own casinos.
Yeah, they're fabulous.
Yeah.
And big shout out to Tina Osceola.
Osceola.
So, but no, it's a sensitive thing. I think they definitely jumped quick on it, and I think probably it was a brainchild of our administration. And then they said, listen, and Governor DeSantis, hey, we got this spot down here. Let's give some temporary help. So hopefully it all works out.
And I hope they give a lot of extra money, and they make sure they get all the money that's due to the Everglades restoration, the CERT program, et cetera, et cetera. So I understand why they need it. And, it's always never in my backyard. So if it's temporary, let's make sure it's temporary and it has a shelf life. And 4 years after Trump leaves, 4 years after he goes away. So anyway, so there.
Good stuff.
There it is.
Good stuff. Lois, thank you.
Always
As
a
always.
pleasure.
What else is going on? Anything with veterans going on this weekend?
Well, they have a fish fry at the VFW.
That's
Put that
exciting.
out there.
Those
I love the food.
For
there.
$15, that's the best deal you
Love
can
a good
get.
fish fry.
Yep.
Fish fry, shrimp,
The pollock, cod. What's the fish?
cod, I think,
Cod,
some,
yeah.
whatever it is.
Fried.
My God. The chef
Catfish.
is. They really have a
Take a
good,
guess. Take a guess.
a good cook, a good
Whatever
chef
it-
there now.
Yeah.
And hot yoga, I want hot yoga to know
They have an event tonight at Torch Hot Yoga.
at where?
Torch Hot Yoga.
Oh. Is that the lady that called me about getting veterans?
Tony Jones.
Okay.
Yeah, Tony just
All right, Larry
awesome.
Rice. I've connected Larry Rice, and I'm talking to him about putting that out to the VFW. I'll let her
Love
know.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Tony Johns is the
I'm gonna
bomb.
tag her.
Who
No.
is? Yeah,
Tony
I sent her a
Jones.
little note yesterday. Said, "Hey, I've sent it to the VFW. I'll follow up on it and see what's."
You connect people. You are the connector.
I am known as the connector. The connector.
Thank you. Say hi to Wayne.
I shall do
We
that.
appreciate you more than anything. We'll do a couple commercials. We're gonna
Hold on.
the
Before we get to that,
Go ahead.
Shout out to my guy Jeremy Mitchell tuning in. I got the
Jeremy Mitchell.
Elevate Gear, official clothing sponsor of 239 Live and Politic and Jira Larry Love. The coolest, most comfortable polos and T-shirts around, and sunglasses courtesy of Rockwell Conservative Ant.
They wick.
Yeah, they're so comfortable. They really are. Pat Dearborn threw one on. Couldn't believe how comfortable it was. It wasn't in the
He
bedroom.
can't help himself.
We got to go back to Friday.
still
He
did
gets,
do
he
what we
gets
did
charged
Friday.
$1 or $10 every time he says Pat Dearborn.
We didn't put the disclaimer up yet.
No disclaimer.
Where's the disclaimer?
Well, that I can't talk
Oh, you
about.
can't talk about
yeah,
it.
usually
Okay,
we're
every
with
Friday.
We do it every Friday.
Okay, guys, thank you for
Thank you.
having me.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
Lois. We're gonna come back real quick. We got a couple ads, and then we're gonna get the one and only DJ Rifik in the house. He's gonna be coming up. So
Are you awake?
Hang on. He's over there.
You
he's
want coffee or
He's
something?
over there chilling.
He's really.
Like, big shout out to our show sponsors, Becker Custom Builders.
Okay.
Oh, you have
Blake
this?
Becker and his team are always about luxury design, top-notch quality, and giving you the best experience imaginable. Becker Custom Builders are experts in building your dream kitchen, bathroom, or even making your outdoor kitchen area a reality. They will take your plain house and make it into a cozy, welcoming home. So if you're looking to upgrade your space, Becker Custom Builders is the only place to look. They've got you covered. Blake and his team have whipped up this studio in no time, and it's looking great. Remember, contact Becker Custom Builders.
To you by Vanguard Partners, a consulting agency built for service-based business owners. If you've been giving away control of your success to marketing agencies, coaches, or even your accountant, it's time to take it back. Vanguard Partners was founded by Bryce, a business owner who owns 3 service-based companies himself. He'll teach you how to generate your own leads, create offers customers actually want, and manage your cash, percentages, and key performance indicators so you're not stuck guessing what's next. Visit Now Trade Money Biz Profit to book a free call and get your business back on track.
Excited to share news about our great affiliate product, CellFit. CellFit is the first and only therapeutic enzyme that utilizes breakthrough cellular technology to make every cell in your body stronger and healthier. The benefits people are seeing are incredible. Pain is gone. Sleep is better. Energy is increased. Clarity is sharpened. Memory is enhanced. Skin is more clear and radiant. It's 100% bioavailable, which means it starts working right away. It's 100% natural and definitely no junk from China. Get fit from the inside out and get yours today at getselfit.com.
Hey, Patrick, did you take your self-fit today? So let's talk about Acres Plumbing. Acres Plumbing started in 1974 and is one of Naples' original local plumbing companies. They take great pride in being part of the town's growth through many plumbing projects completed. Acres Plumbing is family-owned and operated, licensed, and insured. They offer new construction, remodel, and traditional service plumbing. Their plumbing services cover everything from installation and repairs to maintenance, ensuring your plumbing runs smoothly. Where quality doesn't cost, it pays. Remember, Acres Plumbing. Hey, big thanks to our sponsors. We want a big shout out to, we already did, Jeremy Mitchell over at Elevate. They've got a great line of gear, and they've got obviously medical services over there for young men like myself.
Yeah,
it works out really good, and they do a great job.
You're a client at Elevate. I can say that. And
thanks for the HIPAA violation.
Well,
but
you just
that's
said
all right,
that.
buddy.
You
No
said
problem.
it first.
Yeah,
and
no problem,
Elevate Clothing.
Yeah,
the hottest, most comfortable gear out, in my opinion. Polo. Look how comfortable that is.
I see.
It's so comfortable.
No, I absolutely love them.
Jeremy Mitchell, you know Jeremy Mitchell?
I love him. Yes,
Yeah.
I know Jeremy very good. I used to go there all the time.
Yeah.
DJ Rifik in the house with the nice.
Got to get you an Elevate shirt.
Nice Red Sox hat on.
Yeah, I need an Elevate shirt. I've known you for years.
I think we can make that happen. There's a lot of people, and you can buy the Elevate clothing obviously online, and also he's got some at the Naples store.
He's always like making new ones too. It's awesome.
I know. He's got some great designs, definitely different stuff, and like I said, the so comfortable, super comfortable.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, official clothing sponsor of not only 239 Live, but Politic and Jira, Larry Love.
Yay.
Larry Love is always rocking the Elevate. Patrick Dearborn rocked the Elevate at the rooftop. So
it was good. Paradise Lights, holiday and outdoor lighting. And Lois just left, but Corey Adams did a great job with her home. It just does everything. It's not just holiday time, it's all the time. Outdoor lighting, eaves, back patios, landscapes, just so much they can do to make your home be so nice. All right.
That's how you know if someone really knows me, if they know my government name.
Brian, yeah.
Because no one does that.
No one knows that.
DJ Rifik in the house. Good morning, DJ.
Well, Tim asked me how.
Can I have one of these waters?
Absolutely. There's a cold one here.
Oh, that's a good cold one. This one's for show. Gotcha.
The waters are, and just
chaser
take
water. You
a
haven't had
swig.
chaser water?
I mean, it is water, but it tastes really good.
I love canned water.
I'm a
I have
can
no
guy
clue why.
too.
I'm the same
It's
way.
gotta be can. All right, don't cheers with me. Fine.
Sorry, I don't drink anymore, so I'm not used to
I don't
cheers.
drink anymore either.
I know, so that's why I'm not even
Any
used to it.
chance Red Bulls and chaser water, I'll cheers all day.
I do shots of Red Bull at the clubs. It's the only way I can drink.
I like that.
Still haven't drank. Still doing. I hope you're still doing.
Oh yeah, 17 months. I've actually
I'm on 6. I'm not even. So I'm not there yet. When I'm at a year, I'll stop.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
you'll stop
counting.
That's what kind of happens once you get a year. You kind of just
yes.
So yeah, you want that 1 year.
I think just stop not drinking.
Tim's at.
I'll start drinking a year.
Tim's at 12 hours.
I'm on 6 hours.
Yeah,
I'm on.
Actually, there's vodka in that cup.
Yeah,
That's what I think we know we have a problem.
I know, yeah. I just a little Tito's soda every now and then.
Every now and then.
So can I do
chase it with a shot of tequila?
Can I do a sentimental thing real quick?
Well, we're not going to tell you.
It's very important. Okay. Well, this statistic is ridiculous, and I want to run it by you guys real quick.
Shoot.
There has been 444,536 suicides already in 2025, and 80% of them has been men.
Why do you think that is?
Oh, I have a bunch of reasons.
What's the spike? What's the compared?
Oh,
to
it's always men. We lose a man every 2 hours.
But why? What's the increase? Do you know from like previous?
No.
years?
It's on par, but they're just saying that it's Men's Mental Health Month. So every time I'm on the radio or anytime I'm doing a post, I post every day about men's mental health. It's a struggle. We're expected to do everything and take everything on our backs. And listen, we're not even complaining about this. I'm just saying if you have a friend who's in need or upset, it's okay to be like, hey, dude, you all right? Because I'll tell you right now, I got married. We'll get into that in a second.
Sorry to hear that.
I actually, best girl ever.
No. Hey, sometimes it works. No.
This one worked.
Good.
My first one did not.
Morning sunshine.
Yeah, so it's having someone that's always, are you okay? Are you doing okay today? Okay. Or are you looking good? Or, hey, great job. Just getting a pat on the back as a man. We need that.
Let me tell you something. I really appreciate when someone calls me or I see, hey, Pat, how are you doing?
Yes.
Are you doing okay?
Or I appreciate you. Appreciate you is a huge thing too. I appreciate what you do. Or
I'm proud of you.
Yes.
That's so refreshing to hear.
That's to his mother. Call in right now and say you're proud of him.
Shit, I didn't get much of that, and a lot of it deserving, but I didn't get that.
She better be very proud of you now. I am.
Thank you.
I'll say that truthfully. I've known you for a long time.
And I tell you every day. So
you do. You definitely.
Well,
you definitely
not every day, but
yeah.
quite often.
No,
we're not ripping on each
other.
other.
No.
Yeah, you guys with the sunglasses and me with my Metas.
National Sunglass Day, Rifik. Come on.
These when you go in the sun,
they block the haters out too.
Yeah, all the haters. And if not, I can videotape them.
Get them on camera. Speaking of which, not that he's a hater.
Well,
but
thank you for letting me do that. Go ahead.
Of course, very, very important.
No, thank you for doing it.
And I was part of John Huffman did a mental health event too.
It's amazing. I want everything to do with all of those. So please tell me if there's any more. I'd love to be there. Please.
Yeah, absolutely. We can collaborate on some stuff.
I would love to.
Just go through some of the comments. Look at Sabatino's in the house.
Congratulations. For
Oh, thank you, Sabatino.
Who's the lucky guy?
Name's John.
Congratulations.
He wears dresses though, so it makes me feel good.
Hey, whatever makes you happy.
No, thank you, Sab. I appreciate it. Yeah, we got married. Just signed a paper at our kitchen table at the house we bought, and we're going to celebrate it next year. So it's just like off our chest. We're already there. Doesn't matter. So we're kind of happy about that. And when we get to celebrate, it won't be any stress. Hopefully.
Good. Yeah. No.
Till like the food goes wrong or
And, I don't know if you put the comment up. Jeremy Mitchell said DJ Rifik is cooler than the other side of the pillow. Sorry, I didn't see it.
No. I think I might have.
The other side of the pillow.
We get so many comments. I try to put them all up.
Polar bear's toenail.
Well, tell him to spell my name right. I love him.
Well, he's busy.
It's with a K.
It is with a K, but come on, he's got a lot going on.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead.
I appreciate that, and I love everything you've done for me, Jeremy. Real talk. Like even with me, trying to have a kid and everything, you've been very supportive and amazing. So I really appreciate you, man. You're awesome.
Wow! Shout out to Elevate for
he's the fluffer.
Yeah, he's the fluffer.
He's the fluffer.
He's literally in my bedroom as we're doing it.
He's like this. Like,
hey, listen. I don't know if you heard my Mount Rushmore of guys.
Yes, I did.
But Jeremy Mitchell's on that list.
Well, yeah, you should know now that he's a fluffer, supposedly. Yeah, I love it.
It's a good-looking man right there. I'm not gonna lie. Can you name that cooler than a polar bear's toenail? What? Don't tell. If you don't know that, you lost your DJ card.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna lose it right now.
Are you kidding me?
Right out of nowhere, I'm not gonna think about that. Do you know? Listen,
hold on.
No. Here's the thing. I'm gonna throw at you real quick. Is you like one type of music?
No, it's not true.
No. But
not true at all.
You really listen to one type, and you talk. But you talk about hip hop.
That's not true.
Every time.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
I was trying to give
him the thing.
Oh no. When I don't know, I'll admit it. Yeah, but the problem is how much music I have to consume and how much music I have to put out there every day of an open format DJ is kind of hard. And Outkast is one of my favorite groups.
I get that, Rifik, but Outkast they're pretty big.
They're one of my favorites.
That's probably the greatest, top 3 hip hop groups of all time.
3000 he's still doing music. He did a classical music thing. I forget who he did it with, but it was absolutely crazy. He's so talented.
Jeremy says he's driving. We're trying to figure out what.
I know.
The big question is what?
Jeremy Mitchell making miracles happen at Elevate. Shout out to him.
He's driving to my house right now.
Yeah, where are you going?
Jeremy.
Can I join you?
I'm heading over right after this show. So
yeah. Are you in Naples today, Jeremy? In all seriousness, I was going to run by there.
Pat's not going when I'm there.
What's that?
You're not going when I'm there.
No, of course not. That would be weird.
Okay, so talking about, I know it's not, I don't really think it's HIPAA, but talking about Elevate, you gentlemen both go there now?
I go. Do I go? No, I will be.
You're like stuttering like when we did the Puff Daddy thing with me.
No, I don't.
I've been going. My friends and Jeremy.
Julia, I listen to more than 50 Cent.
Thank you, Julia.
For probably about 5 years.
I only listen to 50 Cent.
It changes your life as an older man. It changes your life in general. Like I'm 46. It changed. It helped me severely.
I know. Look at me. I'm 35. I'm doing good.
Great.
If you're 35, Jeremy, you need to do something else.
Change the program up a little bit. No, Jeremy, I know a ton of people. I will be going.
It's life. It's like, let me look you in the eyes with the glasses right now. It's life changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I was doing T clinics, and so I'm switching.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah,
but I'll be doing
you already know that.
Jeff does a great job over there too. So shout out to him.
Yeah, and great clothing.
So he's in Fort Myers today, which is great because I'm going to the radio station after this, so we'll meet up for you.
I'm jealous.
It's a little fun.
Jeremy Mitchell time. Let's talk a little Diddy.
No, I already know I can't. I'm not even no comments.
Well, we are.
Well, you guys can talk, and I will sit here and look at the TV.
Sit here.
I mean, if you're scared,
you're purposely doing this again because I'm on.
I don't like to make people awkward or ask tough questions. I would never do that.
Well, no, actually, I stay. I'll be honest with you.
Actually, let's see. You want to do the?
I stay away from political stuff and religious stuff. Yeah, I have a different career.
I know, but a lot of the charges got dropped.
He's not
okay. All right. Yeah.
Do you know what's fun? Do you know what's funny is I don't even know any of that because I don't even watch it.
Yeah.
So a little bit. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit, and DJ, you can chill on it for a sec. But yeah, so it looks like
50 Cent,
and we kind of felt it. I don't personally think anything very good about P. Diddy. Me personally, has nothing to do with DJ Rifik. I think he's probably done some things to people that are definitely not in a good frame. But I will say that I don't know if it reached the criminal level, and I think he had a lot of willing participants. Just my thoughts. That's it. But a lot of people are probably going to disagree. But listen, when you have these parties and you have these big get-togethers, people know where they're going, and especially when they come back. And a lot of times they ask for them and they want to go. So if you want to be in that crowd, you want to do those things. Sometimes it does.
What is it?
Yeah.
What is
Lois
it?
Said no.
What is it?
NBA.
So,
all right, this story is the one that we have up. Though is 50 Cent offering to pay.
Thank you, Sab.
The mayor candidate.
Oh yeah, that's
to get the basically.
You guys familiar with this one?
Does anyone think that number is weird? $258,750.
I think.
Is that a reason for that? Because I don't know that.
Why is that?
That
can't be the salary, the mayor's salary. That can't.
Oh, that would be hilarious if it was.
The mayor's salary.
That's a good call.
So he's like, I'll pay you what you would make and just leave.
50 Cent was very intricate with his plan with Netflix too. Like he went to some of these parties, I guarantee, or got some information because he's doing the Diddy thing on Netflix. He's already sold the rights. It's ridiculous.
Did he do it or did he not? That's the name of the series.
We'll figure out when it comes out.
I'm just saying that's the name of the.
When's it supposed to come out? Do you know?
The Netflix series?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. 50 has a.
He thinks 10 years ahead.
No, he's definitely a genius, and all his basically shows and series have been super successful. But you know why he's kind of going at Diddy too, right? Why he's kind of
a girl.
Always a
girl. That's what I was going to say.
Baby mom.
Yep.
She was one of the basically girls that was working or whatever allegedly for Diddy. So he's got kind of, a little skin in the game in this one. So it's a little personal, I think. I love 50. Take 50 over Diddy all day. Never catch 50 at a Diddy party. I don't think so. Yeah. So a lot of the serious charges look like they're going to be, or got dropped, right? On Diddy. So
his life's over no matter what.
You think so?
Yeah.
So
he's not coming back from this.
When you say his life is over,
like think about it, he went from being like literally. I don't like using this word lightly because of obviously religious reasons. But he was like a god in music. Like everything he did, everyone looked at him. He could buy whatever he wanted, do whatever he wanted. He doesn't have any of that anymore.
Well, I think he'll still have some money. I definitely will take a hit financially. But
and no one's going to work with him ever again. Like he's done business wise, completely done.
You'd be surprised
if someone works with him. I'm going to be very disappointed.
You'd be surprised. I can't read any of these comments in the sunglasses. What the heck? What? All right, I see my name mentioned. I want to know where Patrick has all the time to research these subjects. He's always out when I see having a good time, entertain people. Oh, love you too, Mary. Thank you. I
shots at you. What?
Well, is that a shot or a compliment?
No, I think it's both.
It's both. I think
that's a good one because you're up on it. I think. And no Mary.
Yeah,
she definitely.
Thank you. Yeah. Not even a strong Republican running against them, though. Yeah, I know. That's. New York City's in big trouble. We get Diddy off the screen.
I know it's going to be hard. It's definitely going to be hard for New York because there's really nobody that's going to. Because this is just the primary, Democratic primary for them. So yeah, interesting.
But it's going to be a Democrat mayor, obviously.
In New York, it's going to be and then they're looking like this guy. But anyway, what
do you got going on, Rifik? How come you weren't at the pool party at the Perry rooftop?
I was opening up for Devin the Cataracts on Fort Myers Beach. Remember, like a G6?
Yeah.
I was opening up for them and for Tonto, Metro, and Devontae. Everyone falls in love sometimes. that huge reggae hit.
Okay.
I was opening up for them.
Sing that one. Just sing that one so we know.
No.
He's a DJ. He's
Everyone falls. Okay.
Yeah, no, you were there. I was
no.
I know it. Like a G6. Like a G6.
So
the good news is we had your partner Jimmy Espo.
Well, of course, he's amazing. I'm gonna do a pool party there 100%. So I'm in.
We're gonna throw another one later next month. You down?
I would love to do that.
Be the DJ?
Yes, I would love to
Let's
do that.
Do it.
It's freaking fun.
No, I want to DJ there 100%. I've already said that. So yeah, I talked to Jimmy too, and Jimmy's like, yeah, let's do this with you.
Let's make it happen. Yeah.
I was opening up for them, so I couldn't make it there. I was at the Margaritaville Beach Resort.
How was that place? I haven't been there.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's actually very nice. Yeah, I was with 105.5 The Beat, and we did our first ever Freak Show pool party, which I'm on the Freak Show in the morning. So therefore, we just did a huge party with Brian and Brittany, and it was a lot of fun.
Okay, that's cool.
And that's when I figured out that I am done drinking. Because that's the kind of place that everyone, like at a club, I'm on a stage or I'm in a booth, so I can put walls up at least. No, it was me that was being negative, Meredith, towards Patrick.
Yeah,
it was just a shot at him. I wanted to.
I am a little sensitive.
When I'm at a club, I'm hidden. I can be blocked by security or on stage. Like no one can get me drinks.
You got your own security?
Yeah, I had Blue Martini. Yes, they stand right by the stage for me. And then, but there it was open and people could come up to me, and I just turned down drinks, and I realized right then that I got it.
Yeah,
it took that moment.
I'll tell you,
you probably had a moment where you were like, I got this, right?
So I'm glad you brought that up. So we do the pool party at the Perry rooftop.
Yes.
And amazing time. 99% of the people loved it. I actually had people call me like, this is the best party. I've been to Naples.
I heard great things about it.
It was awesome. One particular person seemed to have a problem because there was women in bikinis, but I don't know if you know, when you go to a pool party.
Women in what? What are those? At a pool?
Yeah, why would you wear a bikini to a pool party?
I thought it was a snowsuit pool party coming up next.
The moral police, apparently in my video, I had women in bikinis and I had too many women when it was 75% women.
Would you like men in bikinis? I mean, we could do that.
You can't make everyone happy, but where I'm going with that, Patrick actually asked me, he goes, be honest, was it hard with, alcohol flowing around and, and I said, Pat, never even crossed my mind.
Yeah, when you hit that point, it's amazing.
Yeah. I had to go back and think, did I ever have a thought of it? And I didn't. It was no.
I sit down a lot and think about because when you're in that mode of being, I'd say, in a black hole per se, you don't think you have definitely pause. You definitely don't think that you have a problem. You think you're fine and I'm still functioning, so I'm good. I can do this. But then when I look back at what I was doing and the stuff I was doing and the drinking and other things, it was like I was in a bad place. And then I took my girl, my wife at the time, that was my girlfriend. She doesn't even really drink. She has a drink maybe once in a while. She was drinking 2 or 3 shots at night with me to try to keep up with me. And I'm like, now I'm hurting somebody else. Right. It was time for me to just be like,
and
it's hard to do.
I have such a good time now sober, watching other people get drunk or have fun. I'm so high on life.
Or getting so drunk.
Or Red Bulls.
Yes. Or getting so drunk they make a fool of themselves and you get to laugh.
Yeah. Then you're like, oh, wow. Is that how that looked like? Because I know if I wasn't necessarily a big drinker, but I know what drinking can lead to.
Yes.
So if I have a couple drinks, then your next thoughts get this. Next thing you know, I'm probably off in the bathroom by myself for 3 hours. And this side's much more fun.
Oh, I believe I'm a better person, a better DJ, a better entertainer, a better father, a better husband, a better friend now that I don't drink. And that's listen, you guys can drink. I'm not saying that if you drink, you're not.
Because it's just not for me. Because Tim will sometimes ask me, does it, I feel guilty because, I'll have a drink or two. Right? I said, but that's the difference, Tim. You'll have a drink or two, then you go home.
I go
to your wife and go to bed. I'm off. I have 1 or 2 drinks.
After party.
That. 3 days later,
it's not saying I haven't been but I know that hey, I can go have 2 beers. I can go to have an iced tea. It's not like I want to drink more. Mm-hmm. I don't never really.
No, I have an addictive personality. I jump off a cliff the minute I have that shot.
People tell me that, and I'm just because some people say, well, you don't get it. I can't go have a couple drinks.
It doesn't work that way
I gotta blow it out. So
exactly 100%. And I hate
interesting though.
I hate that stupid saying, but it's true. Is you have to admit you have a problem before you can fix it, and that's the hardest thing to do.
That's where a lot of people
fail.
They struggle or they blame everyone else or other things.
I was blaming like, oh, well, look what I do for a living, so I have to drink because everyone else is drinking.
Yeah,
that was my blame, and I was like, I'm a better DJ sober, way better.
Yeah.
Like I'm so much better now than I was back in when I was in Fort Myers and stuff.
And that's a hard job to do when everybody else, I guess,
and late night
probably looking back. But now you're looking at like, no, it's better.
So now, and you probably do this too. Like you feed off energy more. I'm going to guess that you're sober too. Yeah. So I feed off people's energy, so I can feel if it's a bad night or a good night. Like it's really it affects you as a person sometimes. But feeding off people's energy is a blessing because not everyone can do that. Mm-hmm. Like I can read people off the bat, like immediately. Like when my girl meets someone, she'll ask me, and I'm like, no. And don't do that. And she will. And then she'll find out that person did something bad. And she's like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, I got your back.
Yes.
Keep people away from me.
Definitely some people are like that for sure. Sure.
Well, good for you. That's awesome. That's amazing.
D in the house.
What's your favorite venues to play at?
My favorite venue right now is I'll get fired from all the other ones right now.
No,
my two favorites are the Pub and Blue Martini, and
Blue Martini's still going strong, huh?
Oh yeah, Saturday nights are absolutely insane.
Really?
It's a vibe. It's a party. It's more dance music too, so we're doing more energy vibes. I mean, if a hip hop crowd comes in, I will go that way, or I will go reggae or Spanish. I'll play everything. But I mean, it's cool. Like when I go on stage, we shut the lights off, an intro comes on when God talks to you, and says on the first day that you remember that techno song. On the first day, God made music, and then he goes on the second day, God made Rifik. And then he goes down the list, and then I get on stage, and we just go right into it. It's an absolute party. I perform on stage. I don't DJ. I'm actually performing. Most DJs, and this is not a shot at anyone, but most DJs just DJ like I did for a long time.
Okay.
But when you get put on a stage that you can roam around with a microphone and you can stand on stuff and do stuff, you become a performer.
Okay.
And you can sing along the song, stuff like that. I never got to do that. So any DJ out there who has never performed, and you just DJ, please get on a stage and perform. It completely changes your act, who you are, and your ability. It changes you as a person. It's amazing.
Who are some DJs that like are performers as opposed to just DJs? Like,
it's hard for me to
Rifik, like on a national scale.
I know. I'm thinking national. I stay away from anything local. Yeah, 100%. When I have nothing to say about anybody. I support all DJs. I mean, I started the hashtag DJ supporting DJs. Mm-hmm. I think we should all support each other because we're in this business together. Nationally, oh God, DJ Irie, who was a DJ for the Miami Heat. He's the one who first got me to look and be like, oh, he came out from behind the DJ booth with a microphone, put his foot on the top of the stage, and made everyone put your hands up and wave them side to side. I'm like, oh my God, like you can do that as a DJ? Mm-hmm. I didn't realize that. So he's probably one of my big influences. And DJ M. Dot, one of my good friends. He is literally like,
yeah, I know him.
M. Dot's amazing. M. Dot's actually
in Miami.
Yeah, he's a Miami Heat DJ in Miami. He's one of the first people that I called when I stopped drinking because he does not drink as a DJ. He goes, it'll make you better. So I called him immediately and I tell him the updates. I'm like, dude, still no. And he's so supportive. He's just he's probably one of the best human beings out there.
Yeah, Dave is in recovery as well, but he says it's hard, especially for a guy to admit, they're weak in any area, and I think that's true because it's like, I'm a tough guy.
David's doing it right now.
Yeah, David. Yeah,
hey, David, you got this. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't really know if we know each other, but you can hit me up anytime. I got your back if you just need to talk.
Yeah,
you got this 100%. Don't worry about it.
He's good. He does. He's been, I think, probably like about
10 years.
That's awesome. So anytime, even if you're 8 or 10 years, any day you can have a slip.
Yeah.
So if anyone going through it wants to hit me up, or
one bad decision away from being right to where you started, basically.
Of course.
Yeah. No, it's definitely something to bring out. But in Southwest Florida, we talked about this last time, but how do you feel that the whole vibe in this whole area is coming Southwest Florida in general, in Fort Myers, Naples, Estero? I mean, because you're from the big city.
Like music wise?
Yeah, I mean, just like getting out and just.
It's getting better. It had a little lull, but again, if everyone's paying attention, EDM music's like dance music is having a huge comeback right now. There's studies show that it actually brings out dopamine in your brain when you listen to it. There's been huge scientific studies. So literally, it's a vibe again. And with the Afro beats coming out and all the reggae and stuff like that, it's transitioning into like hip hop. Like now every genre has crossed paths and they're all having like mixed babies, the best way to say it. And music's turning into something absolutely beautiful and transcendent at this point. So I'm very excited to be involved with iHeartMedia and the radio and the clubs and everything. It's just amazing.
It's kind of cool. We have Eddie, who just popped in, founder of the Sugarshack session.
Hey,
Sugarshack session.
I love that place. Maddie Jolly that performs there. One of my good friends is one of his favorite places.
Who's Maddie? Who's Maddie?
You don't know. I was gonna say he's probably one of the best single person performers out there.
Why don't you come out? You guys can talk music together before we let him.
Why don't you have Eddie come on?
Yeah, that's what
Eddie,
I'm saying.
Like swing. You want to swing my side?
Yeah.
You want to switch over?
Maddie throws his headphones down. Hey, Rifik.
Yeah, it's
a pleasure, my man.
You want to do it? Yeah, I'll just do reels. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, have a seat. Headphones.
We're kicking him out. He's done.
We got it. Good to see you.
He's done.
Good to see you. Yeah, that's fun, man. We have a good time. I mean, after you do something really cool at the Sugarshack, it's kind of hard to, but this is fun. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Eddie, appreciate it. Sugarshack founder, Sugarshack Sessions founder too, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about that. I mean, I know we're going to talk in
I'm interested.
DJ Rifik, and tell us a little bit about that, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, so I started the YouTube channel in 2014. I'm a drummer since I was 14, and I'm about to be 38 now, and touring in bands for a really long time. And while I was on the road, I found my love for filmmaking, and I was in a band that toured all over for about 5 years, and I thought that was going to be my career, that band. But as bands do, they break up.
Facts.
And so I found a way to apply my love for filmmaking, and then also stay in the music industry and start a YouTube channel for artists traveling through the state of Florida. Because as a touring artist myself, we were always looking for session channels. There's a whole world of session channels all over the country, and there never was one until Sugarshack in the state of Florida for touring artists. So I saw a gap there, and I said, well, maybe I could kind of stay in the industry and not have to grind it out on the road as a musician myself. So I started a live music channel, built a team around me that are filmmakers,
amazing quality too,
audio engineers.
So I'm watching. I'm just because I like messing around with video, but to put out that product is just like amazing. Yeah.
So we started the channel. It's been free for artists to record with us since day one, and we don't pay them, they don't pay us. We're building a platform together.
Nice.
And we've just never stopped.
Especially when you're an artist touring, or even new artists, like as you know, it's hard to come up with the money to be seen.
Exactly.
That's a big problem in the industry. There's a few problems in the industry, but that's one of the ones that I've noticed, that it's hard to go somewhere and do it for free without, and even if you just do travel and hotel, which I've seen be done when we have artists in town, it's just not enough sometimes.
Yeah, it's tough. That's, we're all artists first. Majority of the team are all musicians.
That's smart.
So we wanted to create a platform that's musician friendly.
I love that.
Looks good, sounds good. Make a product that the artist is proud of and wants to share and build this platform with us. And we've just stuck to that since day one. I'm going to create a product that I would love to see myself on and be part of a platform that I would like to be part of. So, it makes a big difference that we're musicians first. And, we've had artists, we started with the locals, but now we've had, the Marleys stop in. We've had crazy names.
I worked with Skip Marley. He's absolutely
nice.
One of the nicest humans I've ever seen. He's just standing. I remember when I stood next to him, we talked for a little while about the DJ Griff Gotti that passed away and why we have this bracelet, and it has his dad's 3 little birds on it. So we're talking, grandfather, sorry. We're talking about it. And I remember walking away and going to my wife and being like, go take a picture with him, and his energy will change you. And it did immediately. It's absolutely amazing.
That's
we had whole family.
Yeah. We had Steven at the house, and energy is the best way to put it. When he walked down the driveway, because the sessions are on my back deck. So it's like, you're just hanging out on my driveway and watching everything go down on the deck. And when Steven walked in, it was like the quietest it's ever been there. The energy, he just filled up the whole space.
Yeah, their whole family's energy is amazing. And so, because I was telling him too, like, but everything's energy based for me. Like doing music, doing clubs, doing the radio, just meeting you right now. It's energy based, no matter what. If I don't feel your energy, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'll finish the conversation, but we're we're good, 100% good. I definitely would love to talk to you because I work for iHeartMedia.
Okay.
So I would love to get more involved and talk to you about everything. Is that a bug on my microphone?
I don't know.
I need you guys need
We're
it.
in
You guys need to
Southwest
fix
Florida,
this establishment. It's falling apart.
Depends on where you've been.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be from me. Yeah, but I definitely would. I would love to talk to you outside of here. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
This is absolutely beautiful. I love this idea.
Thank you.
Talk about Sugarshack with the bands and acts. You have a different variety of everything from rock Republic. I just saw Rock Republic's going to be playing Live Fest.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah,
that's a pretty big deal.
That's a real big deal.
And then you have reggae, you have a hip hop band. You were saying, so just talk about the variety of music that you have going on at the Sugarshack.
Yeah, so having the YouTube channel before we had a venue, we have this huge roster of artists to choose from, and we have a lot of relationships in the music industry, and we have a really great reputation with a lot of labels and all those kinds of things. So booking was a really exciting part of downtown. And
was it hard to get bands early on when you first opened?
No,
not at all.
We're already booked through December right now. It's hard to get bands in. I think we have like one Friday and one Saturday left for the rest of the year to book.
I'll take it. No, I don't do live music.
Are you a DJ?
I'm in. Yes,
yeah,
I am.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
We're starting a new DJ program this Saturday night.
Me and you are going to talk.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is where the connections and miracles happen.
Yeah, me and my business partner own 239 DJs. We just
shout out Jimmy Espo.
Yeah, Jimmy Espo. He actually owns 617 Entertainment in Boston. It's the biggest wedding and party company up there.
Cool.
They're absolutely amazing. When you meet him, his energy's off the map.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I have a bunch of DJs. I have about 18 DJs underneath me at iHeartMedia.
Okay.
Too. So yeah, I would definitely talk to you.
Do we get a founder's fee or some kind of? Can we get a shout out? Or at least
yeah, we'll give you a shout out.
Of course.
Yeah. A collab.
It's a Rifik show.
I've taken over. Can you change that to my logo? Let's change that.
How many times can you say iHeartRadio?
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Said it 3 times. I got my quota. I'm done. Cheers.
Instead of saying 239 Live, it's going to say 239 DJs here shortly.
That's fine.
Takeover.
That's fine.
Look, just take this logo.
The takeover
there
has
you go.
begun.
Love it.
Talk about that, though, the DJ, having DJs at Sugarshack.
Yeah, so we're doing a silent disco style.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because the city ordinance in Bonita is 10 p.m. So as soon as that band hits, we'll have two DJs on stage. And then we bought, I think we bought like 200 silent sound system headphones. You get to pick, whatever it is, red or blue channel. Yep. Listen to whatever DJ. So we're going to try that out for the first time this Saturday. We're calling it Sugarshack Afterglow.
That's cool.
It's from 10 to whenever it ends. And
I like that.
We did DJs, I think, like 2 months ago, every Friday and Saturday night. And the neighbors were just complaining too much because they're already complaining until 10 p.m. And then we kept DJs going from 10 to midnight. So we're trying out the headphone thing because we use the headphones at the Sugarshack.
Yeah.
When you show up, there's no PA. There's no sound system at all. It's all like studio headphone quality.
The sound quality is amazing.
So it's like you're in a studio session with the artist.
Because the best entertainment, business wise, money wise, which I guess you already know this because you did it, is live entertainment into a DJ.
Yeah,
it just is the best way to make the most money you possibly can and have the best entertainment for everybody.
Exactly. Yeah. So
keeps everyone happy.
We'll see how it goes.
What do you think about doing like a 50-cent night there?
So you're just proving.
Let's go.
Proving our point now.
He's down. So
hey. Yeah, absolutely.
Don't hate.
Eddie's awesome. He just say, I'm down.
Yeah, down for anything.
We're down. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's entertainment, that's what we are. We're not really.
Maybe bring 50 to the Sugarshack.
That'd be nuts.
I know someone that knows them, so
that'd be nuts.
Yeah. Don't rule
What's
it out.
What's he getting you into?
Never.
We're into this. As long as we don't bring the other guy you've been bringing up, we're good.
No, the other guy, I think he's gonna be playing at smaller venues.
Like jail.
Something about Diddy. Well,
oh yeah, we don't.
I thought you were gonna bring him up.
I just thought it was one shot I could take.
You couldn't help yourself.
I couldn't. I just had to once.
Pause.
Yeah, every time I come in here.
Which is the second time you've come in.
So this was really funny. The first time, I know it's going to keep going. We're going to be here a year from now, and you're going to be like, so, and I'm like, all right. So I was looking at what they were doing. They're like, we only want you on for a half an hour. And I'm like, perfect, I'll come in. And I'm looking at what they're talking about after. I'm like, oh, they're talking about Diddy? Oh, well, I'm good. Yeah. My wife's like, you're good. You won't have to do that. Perfect. I come in there like, you want to stay? I forgot. And the minute they're like, so Diddy, and I'm like, oh.
It just happened that day.
It was funny. It was funny.
Stuff. Yeah.
I just stay away from that, like anything like that, politics and religion. Just good idea.
Too. Politics, religion, and Diddy.
Yes, pretty much.
That's smart.
I like that. Yeah,
I can agree with that.
But everyone at the Sugarshack is so accommodating. Me and Tim were talking about it right after.
I've never been any place where
we've done a.
So nice.
We've done
That's
a
awesome.
lot of lives and a lot of venues, and
Perry was good.
And not Perry was absolutely amazing, accommodating too. And Kitchen Mini Bar, Chris Shukart.
Hell yeah.
But 98.5% of the venues are amazing accommodating, but there's moving parts, so they're always like, oh, you can't go here or do that. You guys were the total opposite. Yeah, set up there. Do you need this? Server here, like
the place is just gorgeous too.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh
like,
yeah,
it's just different.
But
that's why it's just totally different
and friendly and
when you walk up to it, it's inviting the way it looks, and
Yeah.
that's very important. Like I said,
It
energy is just absolutely gorgeous, and the live music thing is it's something that's needed in Bonita.
The live
100%,
music and
yeah.
then the food. Gary will kill me if we don't talk about the food.
I have to eat there. I haven't been there yet to eat. I have to do that. Is it?
Can I talk
Go ahead.
a little bit?
Go ahead.
Please relax.
I love the place. Sorry.
We love. No, we're obviously messing with you, but because Gary will kill me. He wants us to talk about the food, the beef tallow, all natural ingredients, all local.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff. Most of the stuff house made. The tortillas they get from a local vendor.
Yep.
And we're gonna do the food review here shortly. We were there actually with conservative from the Sugarshack. We did
I heard.
the food review.
Can't wait
and
to see
the
that.
food was absolutely amazing. Knocked it out of the park.
Great.
And so you think music venue like that, it's gonna be bar foods. It's gonna
Agreed.
be food. Absolutely amazing from the pizza, pasta, calzones. Go ahead. I know
You said all local.
Yep.
Sourced local, yeah.
Yeah, we got we're sourcing all the produce local. Like you said, the tortillas, the chips. We're trying to do as much as we can local. Keep it nice and clean.
That's awesome.
Clean as possible. It's elevated bar food. So, that's when you come to the actual Sugarshack sessions, you get a 3-course meal with your ticket. You get an open bar with your ticket. You get headphones with your ticket. So it's this whole like culinary food and dining / live music experience. So it was an interesting transition to carry our brand from something that's so small and intimate to now like big public, open to the public, national brand. It was really tricky for us to like, how are we going to take our company culture from this YouTube channel and this like digital audience that we created to now into this physical space. And Gary has completely embraced our brand and what we've created, and he's been an incredible team member, incredible addition, and Gordy and Craig as well. And it's just been the perfect fit. And they're just kind of carrying that flag with us right now, because that was the biggest hurdle. Is like, how are we going to find a team that can like take what we've built and just kind of carry it along and take it into this big public space?
And it's tough staffing. I was a restaurant manager for about 9 years, and especially after COVID, finding good staff, has been extremely challenging. But
it's been tough.
Seems like at the Sugarshack, you guys got that covered, because wait staff, bartenders are always very attentive and friendly.
Yeah, we have an incredible team, and I feel like,
in fact, Tim was. We had an amazing server Wednesday. Yeah. At the event.
Who was it?
She was awesome.
What was her name? Do you remember?
That's not her name.
We have very attractive staff, that's for sure. Guys and girls. We have a pretty team.
It sells.
Yeah, we actually wanted to, because we wanted to rave to Gary about how great and accommodating she was. So, do you have pictures?
I was trying not to say that.
We'll take pictures.
Yeah,
this is for the show.
We're just acting. Talk about the Chaser Water too.
Yeah, so Chaser Water, another Florida brand that came on board to sponsor the YouTube channel. And then, obviously everybody asks, how do we get into downtown? Once they get in the channel, how do we support downtown too? So we pitched it at Gary, and they love it. It's a great product. It's clean.
It's actually a really good water. Yeah.
Again, we're supporting another Florida company, so we try to lift Florida as much as we can.
I love it. What are some of your favorite food items at Sugarshack? I'm just curious.
Pizza's top notch.
Yeah, pizza's good.
Pizza's really, really good. Because the whole menu is from Gary's family restaurant in North Carolina.
Recipes.
Yeah, all those recipes, everything's from his fam. So it's been really special, I think, for him to implement that and carry his tradition with his family. Love the pizza. The Italian rolls are next level.
The Italian rolls are probably my favorite, actually.
Next level.
I really love the Italian.
What is that?
It's like a calzone.
So it's a calzone.
Basically a calzone.
It's like wrapped up differently.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because we have calzones too, but that Italian
calzones are really good and really big.
Yeah.
Pause.
You could feed all of us with one.
Split one. Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost too much food.
No, and so Gary wanted me. He just texted me. Don't forget, no seed oils, and the beef tallow. Yeah. So
yeah,
we got you. We got you covered.
Yeah. When
you want to call in, yeah. Why don't you just call in, Gary?
When Gary and the team came on, I think right around Thanksgiving, and we opened January 28th. So it was,
that's a great day. My birthday.
Oh yeah,
I knew I had a special place in my
That's why they did it.
That's why they did it. That's why we did it. Yeah. So he had to get into action with only like 2-month runway to hire 100 people, to find a chef and get all that rolling, and then build a kitchen. It was just crazy. The amount of work we did in those last 2 months is truly impressive with Gary and Gordy and Craig.
That's pretty amazing.
Because we had been working on it for 3 years, but to find the right partner took that long to like figure out how can we find someone that's going to represent us well and carry the flag with us. So
if you have a local artist that wants to join your team, or not a team, but come perform there, how would they do that?
So we on our website.
How do you go about it? I mean,
yeah, on our website there's a quick little form at the bottom, sugarshackdowntown.com, and you can apply to play. And we have a guy on our team that calls through all that, and we'll hit you back.
I got you. Just so people know, because I mean, why not get more Florida artists for you?
Yeah, let's go. Absolutely.
It's not pay to play like that DJ stuff, Rifik.
No, I get paid no matter what. I get paid no matter what.
As you should. We pay every artist that plays downtown.
Yeah, I know.
We got to get the Deplorables on there. John Paul's band. Yeah. They're trying to get to the Sugar Shack. But you said you're booked how far out?
The rest of the year is booked up.
It's crazy.
It's wild. Yeah. We have a couple dates we're holding just for national artists that come through, because we piggyback a lot of our YouTube channel artists. If sometimes they'll schedule an extra day. They'll do a session at night with us, and the next day they'll do downtown. So we have a couple dates that we hold just in case a big national will come through. But otherwise, we are booked solid through the rest of the year.
Awesome.
The demand is nuts. Like artists from all over the country are coming to play now. So it's only going to keep getting better and better and better and stronger. So
not only artists from all over the country are coming to play, there's people from all over the country and the nation coming to the Sugar Shack.
Yeah.
It's become a tourist destination.
It has, yeah.
Germany, England.
That's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah, not just across the state or the U.S.
Yeah,
around the globe, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the result of having a brand first. We built a brand for 11 years. So as soon as we announced downtown, everybody backing this brand was like, okay, I can actually physically go there with my family. So it's giving people a reason to come into town and check out, Bonita Springs, really putting it on the map.
Absolutely, putting Bonita Springs on the map. And we should acknowledge Jesse Purdon, because he was a huge part.
He's the man.
Very instrumental in Sugar Shack becoming a reality.
Yeah, we owe a lot to Jesse. We love that guy. Supports us big time.
Shout out to Team Donalds.
Yes, sir.
And Byron Donalds had his campaign kickoff.
Yeah,
how cool was that?
That was.
How many people came to that?
They're saying 2,000.
2,000. Wow.
We don't have a hard number, but they're saying 2,000. So.
Sugar Shack's music channel right here.
Yeah, check us out.
Yeah, talk about the Sugar Shack music channel.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for 11 years. We have artists from all over, big and small. It's a music discovery platform, so you'll see names that you recognize, and then you'll find artists that you're going to fall in love with that you've never heard of. And you can see some of these videos. This one has 18 million, 10 million, 10 million. Some artists we've really
18 million.
It's crazy. Some of these artists have really
no
hooked.
Big deal.
Yeah, not a big deal.
It's wild. We've changed a lot of artists' careers and their trajectories, and that's the beauty of the platform. It benefits us just as much as the artist, and it's been a really special platform to grow, especially as a musician.
Yeah.
It's building something that musicians can be proud of and want to be a part of, and we've had a lot of incredible memories and nights with artists at the house.
That's amazing. Can you talk about some of the artists you guys helped broke that went on to become bigger on a national scale?
Yeah, so we had first one that comes to mind is a hip hop duo called Little Stranger. A band was at the house recording with us, and the drummer was wearing a shirt that said Little Stranger, and I just said, what is that shirt you're wearing? He's like, oh, it's my buddies. They have a little hip hop duo. And he's like, their dream is to play Sugar Shack. And I said, all right, well, give me their number when we're done. So I listened to one song, and usually we do a little more research on ours before we book a band.
Of course.
But I heard one song, I was like, this song has to be here. This is like the perfect.
Was it original song, or did they do
original?
a cover?
Yeah. We're all original on the platform as much as possible. We ask for all originals. You'll see covers on there, but 95% of it's original music.
Are they covers that, like, if someone bought the cover per se, like bought this on and put it out themselves, like a lot of people have done with Fast Car?
No,
I feel like that everyone's done that song right now.
Versions of
It's ridiculous. Yeah. So I didn't know if that
Dreams is another one.
Yeah, we try not to do covers as much as possible, just because YouTube will flag it. So it's an original platform.
You're telling us we had like a 2-second snippet of a song playing in the background, not even using it, and got
seriously.
Oh yeah, they catch everything.
It's free for artists, so ad revenue is a big part of one of our revenue streams. So like if we can't monetize it, like how do we recoup our costs for the production, right?
Gotcha.
So we try not to do covers as much as possible. But Little Stranger, I booked them based on one song, and they were no-namers at the time. They showed up, just the two guys in a Honda Civic, and they brought like a fruit platter for us, or like a veggie platter. Nice. It's in their video. They like pull out. They pull a.
If you they'll bring in a fruit and veggie platter.
They're goofballs. They're like half comedian, half hip hop artists. But their sessions blew up to the point now they're on the biggest national tours with the biggest names in the. They're not even reggae, but somehow they've kind of like gotten into the reggae scene.
I like it.
Modern reggae scene. Now they're touring with Slightly Stupid right now as we speak. They've done all the stick figure, all the top dogs, all the kings of the genre. Those guys are opening up and supporting and direct support for those artists. So, and now they're in like a big rig and they got a whole team, and
And now you want them to bring you something better than a fruit platter.
Yeah, I think they can afford that now. Yeah. But we're working on a booking at downtown in October.
Are they? They're going to come back and perform?
Yeah. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be one heck of a reunion to be together.
Would you ever charge if you got like a big act to come in for?
Yeah, that'll be a ticketed show.
That'll be a ticketed show.
Yeah. Originally it was once a month we were going to do ticketed shows, but now it's just kind of this free show model is bringing a lot of business, and it's also like we're building this whole new concept in the music industry itself. So we're trying to maintain free show model as much as we can. Even with national artists, we're trying to find a way to offset costs so we can still provide big national names for free.
Sure.
But Little Stranger will be a ticketed show. Usually our tickets are around $30 to $60. We haven't decided what that price is going to be yet, but it'll be like your standard venue night. All the tables will go away, and it'll be, barrier up front. It'll be like a traditional music venue.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Don't miss Little Stranger. It's going to be
sometime in October,
the sickest show. Yeah, we're locking in a date with them now in the middle of the booking.
Very cool, and the weather will be a little bit cooler. But you guys do a good job, even though being summer, a lot of fans out and a lot of shade area, so it's not terribly hot.
Yeah, this is our first summer, so we're learning as we go.
Yeah.
Like how's this going to work? Yeah. But we're working on rainproofing as much as we can. Obviously, the fans. We've been looking at some kind of like nitrogen system that cools outdoor areas that like at clubs, I guess they have in Miami a lot, where they push a button and the whole thing gets kind of umbrellaed in nitrogen and cools the space down like 30 degrees within like 10 seconds.
Sounds fun.
So we're
looking
at that. Yeah. There's a local guy that installs them. So he came by and checked it out. He's
I want that at my pool, in my house.
Yeah, me too. So we're working on everything we can to kind of weatherproof it and still make it enjoyable being an outdoor venue.
Yeah. It's Florida in the summer. It's awful.
It's hot. It's hot.
It's going to rain. It's, and, it's going to be hot.
But I will say we were there.
It was. I honestly, I'm not just saying because we obviously love and support you guys. You guys have fans everywhere. There's a lot of shade in the area. It's not as typical place where you're outside.
So brutal,
and you're just having the sun beat on you.
As long as you got a little bit of movement, I think you can.
Yeah, and then
Floridians, we're used to it.
And then you have obviously indoor space too, where people can sit inside in the air condition as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you want to jump back in here? Kind of just
he's enjoying his Tito's.
His Tito's and lemonade. Yeah.
You guys have your car, you go to your meetings,
we have our waters.
Yeah. Them waters are good.
Water in a can is good.
It is.
Anything
I agree.
in a can. Like I have to have. If I drink Coke, it's got to be in a can. Obviously.
What about glass bottle Mexican Coke?
It's good stuff.
What's that?
Pause.
I
got you.
Definitely pause. Yeah. Definitely don't want to go to the can.
Why?
Mexican bottled Coke.
Yeah,
I can't say
it's
I've
something
had
else.
Describe Mexican bottled.
It's where they use real cane sugar, right?
Something like that.
Probably use real cocaine in there too.
Well, that's actually where Coca-Cola came from. Everyone knows that.
Fun fact.
I mean,
I think
trying to cook Coke in the microwave.
Cartels might still be slipping it in there a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, talk about your.
You were?
Yeah.
That's what I was.
461.
I was munitions down in Homestead.
Air Force.
Really?
Do you want to hop on, Tim, and talk to him?
Yeah,
you were in Homestead?
Yeah, I was.
Back in Nam.
I've never met another munitions troop.
Yeah, we 461. You ain't ammo, you ain't shit. All that
exactly.
stuff. Yeah. Because there's loaders and there's 461.
Yeah.
But I used to not run the the ammo site there, but it's by where the customs is, by the customs hangar.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's really cool.
Tim's fired up. You just made Tim's day.
Yeah, so I found out Eddie was in the Air Force, but now we know we're in the same career field.
That's pretty cool.
And I always laugh because I did pretty good on my ASVAB test.
Me too.
But they hosed me big time with going into 461 because they need those bomb builders, right?
Yeah.
But the guys, 461s, they're nuts. They're crazy. These guys are nuts.
It was a good time. You know, I was in college. I was a college dropout because I was just
I mean, I went right into the Air Force.
Yeah, I did 2 years of college, and then I was just messing up, and I said I need to find some kind of stability. And my roommate, I was looking at being a firefighter, and then my roommate one day was like, I'm gonna go talk to the recruiter. And nobody in my family, my great grandpa is the only one like my entire family tree that's ever gone in the military. So I told my parents, when we go to the recruiter, my dad's like, "What are you talking about? Like you've never once spoke of that." So, you know, I had no direction in my life at the time. I was young. I was 20 years old.
What year was that?
I got in 08 and got out.
Okay.
I did 6 years.
Okay. Wow. 6 years, long time.
But I was in a band at the time, so I was a reservist, and for some reason, it just clicked with me. I was like, I need this. And it was the best decision I ever made in my whole life.
Me too.
It just locked me in. It brought the leadership roles out of me that I didn't know I had. And, you know, self-responsibility, self-accountability. And, you know, I learned how to build a team around me. And that's what Sugarshack ultimately is, you know, the result of that.
Yeah.
So I did my 6 years and got out in 14. And that's when I started the channel. And
that's
never looked
back.
So
awesome. Yeah. They're having a big reunion from our Germany folks this weekend up in Georgia, so it's kind of cool. Yeah, a big ammo chief and all that. They're all up there partying, but I can't make it because I'm teaching on Monday. We won't have a show on Monday. We won't have a live show, but to have a 461, yeah, it's pretty cool. I didn't even know at Homestead that must have been pretty much. I used to live on base and it got devastated by the hurricane.
Andrew, right?
Yeah, Andrew just wiped it out. Oh yeah. So I used to live right there, and then that's how I ended up in Florida, and I was a police officer, retired as a chief at the Collier County Sheriff's Office for 31 years. So
wow.
Yeah.
What years were you down there?
I was at Homestead from 88 to 90
Okay,
and then I went right to the police academy. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's good. You find someone from the same.
That's so cool.
With some crazy stuff. Yeah. So, and then a huge thing getting out of the military. I was the same way. I did my 4 years, and I was like, hey, I want to go into something else, law enforcement. So it worked out. It worked out actually really good, and I ended up in Florida. I've been here ever since.
Yeah, my parents were always entrepreneurs, and I feel like I always had that in me. That's why college didn't really click with me. And you know, I after the military, I just felt that drive that I need to do what I want to do, and not work at restaurants like I was doing leading up to that, and just kind of trying to find my way. So
yeah, that's awesome.
That entrepreneur spirit was built in me from my parents. So I was like, I'm going to go for this, and you know, I had the relationships being in a band, and I felt that, you know, I think I know enough people to really get this thing off the ground and just went for it.
Funny story is I actually, when I first went to Germany, I got hooked up with Air Force Tops and Blue doing the sound and lighting for them. Because if you don't know them, they're the ones that run around and do all the shows, and we did all the tours in Europe. But anyway, good stuff. Great time. Cool. Yeah, Air Force. Air Force. Awesome. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
They call it the Chair Force, but that's all right. I always tell all the Marines, I go, we passed our ASVAB test, but I don't tell them my career field. Because the people that were on our career field, I love them, but man, there was some crazy. They were just known as ammo troops, were known as like the ammo.
They like to party, that's for sure.
Yeah, they party big time. Yeah, big time. So yeah, so it's great that you're here and so much going on. I would like to go to a session one time.
Yeah, we need to have you guys.
Yeah,
I would love for you to
there, just chill out and
that's
watch
where it all comes from. Yeah, you know. So
because I've been watching, if you can see when I brought it up, I've been subscribed for years, for as long,
cool.
Pretty much when you first started. So
yeah, you got to come check it out, experience it, see where all the roots come from, and awesome. It's unlike anything you've ever experienced. I promise you that. It's cool. It's a special thing.
Yeah, we would love to. We'd be honored.
We'll make it happen.
Okay,
I'll get you on the guest list.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know a guy?
I know a guy.
You can make it happen.
Yeah, I'd like to get Blake on and have Eddie stay for. Like be here while we do the food review because maybe you guys can just share a mic or whatever. Yeah?
I'm not sure. The last time I shared something with Blake, I had to use vinegar to get something out. So.
Or whatever you'd like to do. Blake, you want to come in and give your experiences because you were there, Patrick, and then or you want to come over by me?
Switching up my look for the food.
What's that?
It's National Sunglass Day.
It's National Sunglass Day, so you're allowed to.
It is?
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know that.
Like, hey, Like we know that. I mean, this it's kind of scary, the fact that we know it's
well,
not.
We have to look up.
Okay. All right, cool. Keeping it cash.
Let's see here.
I like it.
All we need is one mic.
I gotta really sit next to this guy.
You don't have to sit. You can stand.
Golly, give me the mic.
What's up? Good morning, Blake Becker.
What up? 239.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we had an unbelievable, and I got invited, and thank you so much.
I invited you, Tim.
Yeah, I got invited at the Sugarshack. And listen, the reason why I jumped on that one really, and I'm not saying this because Eddie's here, but the Sugarshack food is good.
It is good.
And that's the kind of food I like. You can guys get downtown, Fifth Ave, do all that stuff all you want. I'm going to go up to the bar food.
Timmy doesn't come and do the fancy food with us. He's like the deep fried cheeseburger, pizza kind of guy. But that's okay.
But no, it was good.
That's why his heart's giving out.
And it's exactly 100% right. Yeah.
Didn't you get that news while you were there?
I did. My doctor called and said, "Hey, we just had a heart scan, and you got a little bit of calcium. We need to figure out where it's going at." So,
and then Sugarshack dropped like 12 deep fried platters in front of us. That was great.
Yeah,
and a key lime pie and a brownie.
We're here for you, Timmy. We're here for you.
Sugarshack Downtown. But no, so let's we got you here. Let's give us just a little bit of a review. Do you want to play the video first? Want me to play the video? I think that's kind of
you guys made a little clip.
Yeah,
chop it up.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a review of the Sugarshack and
shout out to Conservative Ant joining us. Got Conservative Ant to come check out
millions
the Sugarshack.
Of followers.
Yeah, literally millions
of followers. Yeah, he does. This is gonna be good. We'll go ahead and give this a little play.
Let's do it.
You the cornbread? I love me some cornbread. I love cornbread.
I like getting in and getting dirty. So let's get in here and let's get messy with it. Okay.
Freaking good.
That's new. We got a little smash. We got treated.
Oh yeah, someone cooked my napkin.
And the reason why there's nobody there is because
they literally, Chef literally prepared, brought it out.
Amazing.
Now, I'm a rib guy. I'm a burger guy. And I'm a pizza guy. That's
You're a sausage kind of food guy.
I love me some sausage.
Hello.
That's a good rib, man. That's a good sauce. I like when ribs fall off the bone like that, but also have enough sauce. You got to use a dry rub?
Yeah, the process is very...
Chef Gus.
It is like, basically we have a dry rub. I sear it first. After I sear it, I cook it in a slow, like 200 for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And they give it like this, like flaky part. You take by the bone.
Yeah.
Have it this nice.
It's crunchy.
Yes.
The sauce, not too much sauce. I don't like when I pick it up, sauce everywhere. You know what I mean?
All right, let me get into that.
There's only one place I like sauce everywhere. You know
and I hear you on that one. Cheers.
You understood that, right, Blake?
Cheers.
What does that mean?
Okay, well, we'll just tell you after hours.
I'm gonna ask you on that.
I'm gonna get nasty too.
But that's not the first bone you've taken in your mouth.
No, it won't be the last. You know, I am not a barbecue person.
No?
No, I like dry rubs. You like what? Good dry rub.
Sorry, Chef.
Good dry rub is good, right? But it's not an overpowering barbecue. You know what I mean? Some of the barbecue sauces are like too much. I gotta try the cornbread.
The what?
Cornbread.
What's the difference between a dry rub and a wet rub?
Big difference.
Huge.
Yeah. Big difference. Big league.
All right.
One's like sandpaper and the other one's
I want to hear.
That's good.
like salad looks good too.
Yeah. You gotta try this too.
Oh, I can't tear into that salad.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to take a picture of this without. Hold on.
Did you just?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you just?
It's a different type of
speechless.
Absolutely. So we try to make it everything in house. So we try to keep it everything. We try to avoid all this kind of the talking about seed oil free and everything like that. But we make the dressing in house. We try to
seed oil free. You said?
Yes.
Got to take it. Oh my God, this is great. Great.
Cornbread.
I love me some cornbread.
What we got? We got just a little piece of that.
And I promise it was a legit food review. That was just probably the raciest part.
Yeah, we kind of ended up a little bit, but it's a legit food review. But man, I'll tell you what, it was really good. It was really good. Chef.
So let's go into that food review.
Yeah, let's do it.
We do these food reviews all over town, even out of state. We've done a couple. We plan on doing many more, no matter who invites us or where we get invited to. But it was surprising for me how the quality of the food was. You know, it was amazing. And my coolest experience was doing the food review and the amount of food that the chef brought out, and then how he sat there with us and explained everything. And then, you know, from the burger being phenomenal, the only one of 3 places in, you know, that area that provides that kind of beef for a burger. Nice. You know, the pizza being, you know, homemade crust, like everything.
Family recipe.
Yeah, like these things were like absolutely delicious. And then, you know, the care about using this tallow for all the fried goods. I mean, so we learned a lot about the restaurant. We learned a lot about the food. And I'm not even kidding you, everything that we ate was phenomenal. The pizza was great. The fish sandwich was great.
Not to mention the key lime pie was literally, I think we all agreed, was the best key lime pie we've had.
Unreal.
Honestly.
Because we do that. We
Off the
try
charts.
to get a dessert everywhere we go. We try to get something that's popular at the, you know, but you guys brought out so much. So we had a phenomenal time. And then I was at an event afterwards, right? We bumped into you guys and was talking to Kyle and didn't know who Kyle was.
Okay.
And was just talking. And I was like, yeah, I just did a food review here today. Like, the food is so good, you know. And I was just like chopping it up with him and explaining like my experience. And then he told me who he was, right? And then he was like, yeah, he was like, we wanted to bring high quality music, high quality equipment, high quality service, high quality food. And so then it like was like, holy crap, like my experience just like merged into your guys' entire vision and culture that you have at the Sugar Shack. And so for anyone who has not been to the Sugar Shack to eat, the music entertainment is always on point, but the food was phenomenal.
That's
seriously,
awesome. Thanks,
really good. So Built to Eat is definitely certifying Sugar Shack is one of the best places to eat that elevated bar food while you get some of the best local entertainment in Southwest Florida. So thank you guys for this platform, and thank you guys for this place for all of us to hang out and enjoy.
Hey, thanks for being there and making that happen, man.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Means a lot.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, I want to know your top 5. At the live, you did your top 5 favorite bands of all time.
Okay, yeah.
Top 5 albums all time.
Oh,
any genre.
Top 5? That's gonna be a tough one, man.
Rapid fire.
You have 5 though.
I have some crazy. I like all kinds of music. Yeah. So, Bob Marley Legend's gonna be up there.
Love it.
I got to get some of my metal heads in there. Anything from Beartooth. I don't know if y'all listen to metal, but Beartooth's one of my favorite.
No idea. It sounds like something my daughter bought at the gift shop. But
oh man, Tyler Childers is, what album is it? The red one with the take. I think it's Take My Hounds to Heaven. I'm a country head too, so Childers is up there. Zach Bryan's big one. I listen to music weird, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know any of those people were.
That's good.
Bands, yeah.
Yeah. I just listen to everything.
He sticks to one or two genres over there.
What do you listen to?
I am mainly a hip hop guy, but I listen to 80s rock.
Nice.
Okay. You know, if you go into 80s, early 90s rock, like Alice in Chains.
No country.
Very adamant, no country.
Not even like
it's my favorite tree.
Outlaw country. Not even.
Favorite tree.
It's like real country. No,
can't do it. But it's a personal preference.
No,
if
that's
someone likes
fair.
country, I respect it because
love country.
Music is. You don't like country.
You don't know. You don't even know nothing about me.
Apparently.
Yeah. I love country music.
You listen to outlaw country, like the new stuff, the new wave?
I like the new stuff, but then I also like Travis Tritt. I like some of the old twangy.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean?
I grew up on that.
Yeah. So that's how I kind of grew up on all that too.
And then I think my last one's a Little Stranger, man. We discovered them through Sugar Shack, and those boys are the real deal.
Yeah, I'm gonna check them out. What kind of like hip hop vibe are they?
I would say they're kind of the new age Beastie Boys.
Okay.
It's a duo.
You ever hear of
them? They're going to be where, at the Shack tonight?
No,
somewhere.
They're out of Philly. They're on tour right now.
On tour.
Yeah, they're national artists now. Gotcha. But anything from those guys, I'm going to support. So
really, awesome. I'm going to have to check them out.
Yeah, you're going to love them. Definitely. probably the #1 Sugarshack like discovery artist right now.
Is it?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
People, you watch one of their sessions, you're like, who are these guys?
I have a feeling like Rock Republic is going to be one of those bands too that Sugarshack really helped launch. 'Cause
downtown.
It seems like they're
no doubt
getting bigger and bigger, and now being named to perform at Live Fest. I mean, that's a big deal. With
Yeah, I mean they figured it out. As when it comes to cover bands, they figured it out. They got
they crushed the covers. I mean, they're amazing.
They're on another level
And
with
I think
that.
they're doing some of their own songs now too. They said
Are they doing originals?
They said they're writing some songs, so
I hope so.
Don't, yeah,
Yeah, I hope so,
great.
man.
Yeah.
Those boys are pros.
Yeah.
And Eric's voice is just like he needs to be singing his own stuff. I know he put out a single a couple weeks ago.
He performed solo Tuesday night, last Tuesday at the
yeah.
Sugarshack, and I actually brought Aaron, one of our good friends, on stage with him to do Fleetwood Mac Dreams.
I saw a video of that. We were in Hawaii. We missed it, but every time he plays by himself, it's way different than Rock
Way
Republic.
different.
It's
he does
cool.
like Tears for Fears, and random
he's great,
stuff.
man.
Yeah.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I hope they start going down originals with that with the full band. I would love to see that.
Don't quote me on that, but they said they were writing some original material, and for a frontman, he's checks all the boxes.
He does. I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Well, we're gonna let you run. We'll roll into Blake. Finish out the show with Blake. We just want to have you on because did the food review at Sugarshack and
so cool. Thanks, man.
And honestly, the food
Good to
was
meet
just
you.
just a whole absolute home run, and always is. But just to
Thanks,
be able
guys.
to have anytime.
I'm down anytime, boys. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
No, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. If you want to stick around for a little bit, we'll close out the show. We'll do some pictures, kiss some babies. I don't know what
Sounds
your
good.
schedule's like.
Close it up.
Okay.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Especially if Blake's up. We're gonna cut this shit off.
That's right. Cut it off because I got to be out here at 9:45. So let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
Chop it up for about 3 more minutes. Let me pick on Jira a little bit with Tim, and then we'll be back to our normal.
Do the old switcheroo.
I like a switcheroo every now
Yeah, a
and
little switcherooski. Man, aren't we lucky the people we get to have on here?
Bro, we are so blessed.
Eddie,
so blessed. The amount of
Eric,
people
and
coming into this
got
facility.
DJ Rifik.
This facility is attracting a lot of cool people.
You built it.
I helped.
Yeah,
I
built
helped.
it. But it's kind of like we got this kind of like a temp because we'll take it on the road.
That's right.
Yeah, we take it on the road.
Sugarshack.
Yeah,
We took it to
Sugarshack's awesome.
Sugarshack.
We were there the other night.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Hilton.
That was kind of a
Got
quick
some sugar at
That
the
was kind of a
Sugarshack.
quick setup, but it was fun. We had a good time.
it was
and
cool.
then
Good setup.
And they treat you good over there. Hey, real quick, I want to go over this one video. We have a big.
Is that
thing.
the one from Blake the other night?
We have. We can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have children that watch this.
Do we?
Actually,
what parents let their kids watch?
As you know, if you follow the
Shout out,
show,
Ellie.
if you follow the show, you know about our activity. Can anybody tell us where this is at? We have an idea where it might be, but as we know,
That was Jira's parking
we
lot.
know my
was
sidekick
at
here
night.
is super scared of bears, and we love to see bears running through the neighborhood.
That was Jira's
And
parking
Where is that?
I'm
Oh,
trying to
that's
find.
like a
Does anybody
commercial.
know? Please come
Oh,
on
that
the
looks
comments.
like, you know where that
What
looks
plaza
like?
is
It
that?
looks like across the street from your house.
We're gonna show a video of
No. Is that where Outback?
Yeah, so I'm saying that's like that.
Not the new Outback, the
across
one on
the street.
41.
No, it's not.
No, not that. The building's
No,
too
it
new.
looks
Let's
like it's
see.
across the
This
street from the corners. What's that called?
Founder Square.
Founder
but
Square,
but
yeah,
this
sorry.
looks a little bit. The trees look. Well,
That's not-
Founder
that's
Square's
not Founder
coming up.
Square.
Yeah,
No,
Founder
across the
Square.
street though.
Oh,
Across
yeah,
the street,
yeah.
it looks like that medical plaza. There's like a strip mall. There's a couple restaurants over there.
I don't know. I know this one. This one coming up is in Founder Square. So if anybody knows, please let us know.
Dude, where are these bears coming from? They're just walking through
Guys, they've
During
been
the
here,
day,
they've been here for a
freaking-
long time.
I know, but
No, I know the bears
get
have been here, but like
walking through parking lots during the
literally
day.
walking
There was
through
one. There
Founder
was
Square.
one last year on a yacht.
Like
Down
you're
in
coming out.
downtown
You're coming out.
There was
you-
one walking through Fifth Ave last year.
coming out from getting a sandwich or getting your hair cut, and all of a sudden you got a 200-pound bear at
Does
your car.
anybody-
Bro.
Does anybody know? Oh, we got a bunch of comments here.
Hopefully they run around the Sugarshack. Can you imagine that?
Meredith likes country. Anybody know where that was? Pelican Larry's.
The old Pelican Larry's.
The one, the Pelican
On
Larry's.
Davis? Or no, on Pine
Let's
Ridge.
go back real quick on that.
No,
one.
Davis.
One
No,
Davis.
this one. This
No. The one that closed?
Babe, look at this shit. A fucking bear, bro.
Fucking bear, bro.
Maybe the
Yes,
bear just
Collier
got
and
that
Immokalee
thing
are Pelican Larry's. Collier and Immokalee.
Collier.
You did
I was
call it.
right.
Good
Come
job.
on, man.
You get a
bro. I know all this.
You get you a chaser water, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all I've been drinking since Wednesday.
I know it's awesome. This stuff is great. Chaser water.
Shout out to Chaser Water.
Shout out to Chaser.
They feel like
they hit me up in the DM yesterday.
A White Claw, but they're not.
No, it's clean,
good.
It is
good tasting water.
Yep.
Very hydrating.
Anything else to do, guys, before we finish up? Because I want to get some pictures with these guys.
No, I'm good.
Listen, just so y'all know, I got to be over in Miami at the Trump National teaching a class.
Name drop.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's
and
cool.
then I'll be there Monday, so we will not have a show back on Wednesday, Friday.
Well,
I think we won't be able to do it.
But
either,
we're talking about doing a Thursday primetime show.
Yeah, primetime,
with a
maybe
couple real
Thursday
special
evening.
guests,
so we're looking
got a
about
big
Thursday
holiday
evening.
coming up.
Anybody?
I got some
Line some people
yeah,
up?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Got
That's
some-
good. Thursday evening. Oh, we got a lot of people.
Someone told me if they're in town, they will do it. So we'll see.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay. I think I might know who that might be. Maybe.
Yeah, I
But
think
we got to roll this one out with a little bit of tunes. We got to get some.
Hold on.
Maybe we can get some permission for some live tunes. too.
Mrs. Becker says, Blake, say.
Oh.
Of course, kids are watching. Of course, the one show where I say, "Don't what parents let their kids watch us." Great.
Hi,
Awesome.
Olivia, and hi,
I
Auntie
apologize.
Ashley. What up?
Yay!
Daddy's on
Good to see you,
TV.
Kristen.
Check it out.
I apologize.
Built to eat. Check it out. Food
We didn't
reviews
cut-
coming
we didn't
soon.
Blake for my
We didn't
behavior.
cuss too much on this one, so we're
We
good.
didn't.
No,
we didn't.
no,
I might have
yeah.
dropped a couple.
I think. I don't know.
In the
I
back.
apologize.
Yeah.
I'll throw a couple bucks in
hey
the
guys,
cuss
let's roll this one out. We appreciate everybody. Thank you all
Check
so
out
much.
the Sugar Shack. Who's playing this weekend at the Sugar Shack?
Do we know?
I put you on the spot. I don't.
He's
They can
like,
go on. They
we're
can go.
checking
They
it.
can go online. Check them out.
Go to
Try
Sugar
to-
Shack. Who is it?
I can't. When does your band play? When? Sunday night.
Sunday night.
That's the place. I'll be there.
I gotta be. Get over Miami. Damn it. I'll try to get over there.
I'll be there.
Cuss jar.
Hey, this guy, man, that's the coolest thing ever.
I'm telling you.
Ammo.
man.
You ain't ammo. You ain't. Here we go.
Whoa, it's kids watching.
Cuss jar.
Hang my hat when I'm home. Hustle is hard.